Alright, we are back with Greedfall 2, and I think we are heading into the finale now.
I'm glad to see you haven't forgotten your poor captain.
I won't bother.
You never...
Alright, so we've got all the allies that I can identify. Nobody else wants to talk. I think it's about time we just, got to work. We're as kitted out as I think we can be. Let's check the aviary one more time. Nothing. Alright. Okay. I don't think we have any ongoing quests, but let's just drop a save.
These are the arid shores of Tainea.
All right. Yeah, these. Oh my god. Wrath of the Fallen Coin Guard. Okay. Holy shit. I'm not sure what else is... whatever. Doesn't matter. Let's check everything else real quick. Nothing new. Oh, wow. Oh, those Al-Sad cloaks. Okay. Is this better than what I got on? Not really. All right, I think we're good. We're good. Let's grab Alvita. Do we want to do... Oh, let me check him real quick. Till. Yeah, give him that. Give him that. Let's go with the classic gang. All right. So this way, yeah, we're going the right way. Okay.
I have to admit that when the guard gets involved, they don't do it by halves.
No, they don't.
Look at all this.
There you are at last. How goes the attack, Captain Superintendent?
The situation isn't ideal. That old fox Kernaz chose his battlefield well. He has complete control over these ruins, and has positioned his troops to take full advantage of the terrain. His men are making the most of their knowledge of the area, and are waging a battle of skirmishes, ambushes, and sneaky tricks. And Imperialist fighters arriving from the rest of Tynea keep attacking us from behind. Since everything depends on his strategy, and his troops' loyalty to his person, if the general falls, the rest will collapse with him. Unfortunately, we don't know exactly where he is hiding.
Therefore, we're not in a strong position.
Indeed. However, the allies you've assembled should allow us to fight the general on equal terms.
Good. So what's the plan?
I assume you have one, because we can't just rely on the superiority of our troops.
Quite right. We're going to carry out a coordinated attack on different parts of the ruins and the open terrain surrounding them. The aim is to divert the attention of the majority of the general's troops, while two small units make their way into the catacombs. These two groups will have to find the general hidden there and stop him by any means possible.
Why send two groups?
Our scouts have managed to narrow down our search area to two paths leading into the catacombs. Unfortunately, we don't know which one goes to the general's hideout, or even where they lead.
I see your point. I suppose you'd like us to be part of one of these groups?
Actually, we'd like you and your companions to split up and lead the two groups. I'll leave you the time to prepare and decide amongst yourselves who will accompany you on one path, and which of your companions will take the other one. When you've made up your minds and are ready, come back and see me. We'll launch the attack to cover you.
Okay. Well, let's talk to everybody first, and then we can talk to our companions.
Please don't be so stubborn. Stay to the back and don't try to be a hero. I'm already proud of you. You don't need to be so reckless.
Father, I'll follow my friends into battle wherever they go. There's no point in trying to change my mind. And I'm not doing it to make you happy or proud, but because I have to.
I'm sorry to interrupt. I want to thank you for bringing your troops, Admiral.
My word is my bond. Besides, I couldn't let my daughter take all the glory for the Knots, could I? Have you been informed of the Captain Superintendent's plans?
Yes, we spoke to her. We're going to flesh out Kurnaz and put a stop to all this madness.
I would have liked her to send someone else. Speaking of which,
Yes?
look after my daughter while you're in there. Will you?
Father, I can look after myself. When will you realize that?
Don't worry, Admiral. I would give my life for the woman I love.
What? How come I knew nothing of this? Alvida, do you love her as well?
With all my heart, Father. She is my beacon in a storm. And I would lay down my life for her too. And stop worrying about me. Together, we are invincible.
We'll have to talk about all this again after the battle. My daughter. But in the meantime, look after each other. Right. I'm off to see the troops and prepare them for the attack. May the winds be with you.
You
And
too,
with you.
Father.
All right. Who's this we got here? Francis, you're here?
Sir Francis. I didn't expect to see you here.
The Queen would not permit me to stay behind when our troops are fighting at the front. It is my duty to proudly represent Morsinia and the Alliance at large, of course. Sofha Khalees sends her greetings. She's been overseeing the logistics for the troops, and she's managed them to perfection. She hopes to see you again, and to honor you with a visit to the observatory when this is all over.
The observatory? It's such a marvel, and not many people are invited. You should go.
I'd love to visit, but we'll have to survive to do it.
I wanted to tell you about something that troubles me greatly. Zerin, our mutual friend, hasn't been seen for weeks.
When was the last time you saw her?
It was shortly after your friend attempted to eliminate the General. As you will no doubt recall, we were targeted by assassins ourselves. I hope they didn't manage to get to her in the end.
If they did, Kornaz will have to answer for her death as well as all the others. Do you think she could have joined her husband's cause?
No, I doubt it. Or if she did, he might have persuaded her through fear and force. She's a sensitive woman who's nothing like her ambitious brute of a husband. It would be very surprising indeed if she'd taken his side.
We must get back to our preparations. Thank you, Sir Francis, for all your help.
It has been a pleasure and an honor. I wish you all the best of luck in the fight to come.
You too.
Likewise.
Yeah, didn't expect it. Uh-oh. Really, you're here?
Sir d'Argenton, you came in person.
Prince d'Orsay desired to be duly represented. I've always had a somewhat adventurous spirit, and I'm proud to be with you for this great battle. How are you feeling? Are you ready for the attack?
Honestly, I'm a little bit nervous, but we got as many people as we could, so I think we're good.
I'm feeling confident. We've managed to push Kornaz all the way here by thwarting his plans. Now, at last, we are going to deliver the final blow.
I'm delighted to hear that your spirits are so high. As promised, the congregation has sent a contingent of dedicated, well-trained soldiers. We will be leading the charge alongside the Captain's Superintendent's troops.
I know this runs counter to your usual neutrality, so I'm very grateful for your presence.
Neutrality only applies until we ourselves are threatened. And that is indeed the case, as you quite rightly pointed out. But you must prepare for the attack. May fortune smile on you, my friends.
Thank you. Best of luck, Sir d'Argenton.
Yeah, because his whole thing was to subjugate the continent.
I'm glad to see you here. You look ready for battle.
And I'm happy to see that you've been able to bring the Empire's troops all the way here.
If you had told me a few months ago that our troops would be fighting alongside Tainir on their land, I would have laughed in your face. And yet, here we are, thanks to you. Your people have chosen an excellent diplomat to represent them. You can be proud.
Thank you, Your Grace.
Well, I'll go and see how the preparations for the attack are going. May the Enlightened keep you in his holy care.
Okay.
I've been informed that General Kurnas still has many supporters among the general population and within the army. Even if we manage to defeat him, we must remain cautious and continue to monitor this imperialist trend.
Yes, if we want to avoid a resurgence in a few years' time.
Ah, forgive me. I shouldn't have left you out.
Father Cardinal, it is an unexpected honor to have you here in person. I would like to take this opportunity to thank you. Without your valuable information, we never would have found Kornaz.
This man is just as dangerous for you as he is for us. So naturally, I had to inform you. And I didn't come alone. My most battle-ready operatives are already on the ground, scouting the area. Since you rescued Fausta from the predicament I got her into, I owed it to you.
Without the help of you and our other companions, I'd no doubt be dead by now. I couldn't have endured the torture much longer.
I'm sorry, Fausta. I should never have given you that order. But now we're all here. And this time we're going to put an end to this enemy for good. I hope that afterwards we can continue our work together. Unless you would rather return to Thélème.
Yes, I'd love to go back to Thélème. It's been too long since I've seen the towers of my homeland.
I miss them too. Well, I'll go and see what my scouts have learned. May the Enlightened watch over you in the battle to come.
May he watch over you too, Father Cardinal.
Okay, was that everybody? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's really just talking. That's the Admiral, okay.
I trust you've been able to speak to our allies. I recommend that you have a word or two with your companions before we go into battle.
You all know why we're here and what's at stake. Getting to know you, exploring this continent with you, and fighting alongside you has changed my life. I hope that after this battle, we can all reunite and celebrate our victory together.
With you, nothing is impossible. I've sailed over reefs, fought monsters and armies. What can one single man do against us?
I owe you my life, but I would gladly give it to defeat Karnaz. May the Enlightened keep you all.
Everybody just going stone-faced there for a minute?
With you, my friends, I'd sail to the ends of the earth. And I look forward to joining you all aboard the Constantia for new adventures.
I've already lived a long life. If I must die here as atonement for all that the Alliance has done to you, then I welcome it.
You've all become so serious all of a sudden. After everything we've been through, we're not going to let one little skirmish scare us, are we?
Well, it's always helpful to motivate each other before a fight. Are you ready? Remember that anyone who doesn't go with you will take the other route.
We are ready.
Good. Who will go with you?
Alright. Oh, we don't have the option to switch up the party, so we'll just take this lot. Wait, hold on. It's a rapier. Okay. Yeah, we're good. What else do they... Oh. Oh. He already made a breastplate. Oh, can I give... Yeah. Alright, we're good.
Together. I keep thinking about the first time I saw you in your cell aboard the ship. About everything we've been through together, side by side. Trying to stop that monster from decimating your people and the continent. Now that we're going to face him at last, I wanted you to know just how much this journey, this fight by your side, has changed me. You opened my eyes. I could never live without you.
You won't have to, Alvida. This time, like every time, we'll be side by side, together, come what may.
together.
They're fucking adorable. Let's go wreak some goddamn havoc.
Watch your step. There are traps.
Oh. Somebody got killed and dragged in. Come on. All right. Oh, son of a bitch. All right. Okay.
No quarter!
We're good to go. Anything we can loot? Gotta watch out for fucking traps. Is that a person? Yeah, it is. Okay, there it is.
I should have known it would be you they'd send after the General. The Savage and her minions. As if you could ever hope to defeat him.
Do I know you?
You're nothing but a fleeting nuisance that I'm going to sweep away. You should have died in that prison. It would have been better for you.
I wouldn't have missed this for anything in the world.
I thought we killed this guy.
Let's show them what we're made of.
Hold on. Fausta? Ovida? There we go. Oh wait, this is not the way to go? Okay. Oh, the cutscene literally bypassed us past the trap. That's funny as shit. Okay. We're getting a lot of loot. I hope we can, like, have a new game plus mode or play after the fact? I don't know. Okay, so it looks like if we just go down here. What is that new? What about, can we give it? Okay. Oh wait, we can just give her this one. I guess that was on par. Alright, whatever. Let's keep moving. Oh my god. Stuck on all the little debris and shit. Hey, that'd be one of the last chests we picked. Holy shit. How does this stack up against us? Ours. Where is it? It's better. Kind of. I'm gonna lose some buffs though. Oop, nope, cancel.
Let's show them what we're made of!
clear. No traps, it looks like. What I get stuck on? No traps. Not as we round the corner either. Alright, we're getting in.
There's no turning back now.
You? The continent is full of worthy soldiers and mercenaries, and yet they send a savage after me? They couldn't just defeat me, they had to insult me too. No matter. I'm going to prove they were wrong. I'm going to send their pesky little hunting dog back to them in pieces. I'll show them they've only managed to delay the inevitable. There are wheels in motion that are far beyond their imagining.
You've gone mad. The whole world is against you, Karnaz. You're trapped in the farthest reaches of the catacombs, and you're still raving about your plans.
There's a fine line between genius and madness. But rest assured, I'm going to show you the difference. Soldiers!
Loyal to the bitter end, are we?
Yeah, we should have just killed him.
Let's show them what we're made of! My armor is broken!
Oh my god. Fausta. Oh my god. Wait, is he the only one left?
We've lost cards. We've almost got him.
We've got more tricks up our sleeves than he does. We've got to win.
We're gonna. So just up the stairs there. All right, let's go. Oh, wait, how we all... Okay, we're good. We're good. What is he planning, though? Like, is he gonna end up turning himself into a guardian? Main staircase.
We're going to need all our strength to continue our pursuit. We can rest here, don't you think?
Okay. Can we? Crafting. Can we craft any more or recipes? All right, we're good. Oh god, the camera jerked around. Whew. Is that a one-handed hammer? It is, but it is not as good at... Okay. I mean, we're just chasing him through these catacombs. Okay, no traps so far. Huh, we're outside.
So, you got the better of Zahid. I'd have thought she'd be stronger. But that's the curse of people like me. We're always disappointed by our subordinates. They can never measure up to our own greatness.
Your greatness ends here, General.
You'd best surrender. Outside, the Coin Guard are fighting your soldiers. They're dying in droves for you. Haven't you had enough killing?
What's a few lives compared to all those that could be saved by my plan? My grand vision. Don't you understand that I'm bringing peace to an entire continent? An end to the wars that have plagued us for centuries. I don't know why I'm wasting my breath on you. You couldn't possibly understand. Soldiers! Show me you're worth more than this scum.
Get ready.
Okay, so we found Zarin.
Let's show them what we're...
Are worse than the pox.
Hadn't we better?
Silence, woman. Don't think you bested me. I'll never yield.
Guards!
Here come more soldiers! Come on! We can do this! Let's show them what we're made of!
Where's the other group at?
We've got him. He went over that bridge, dragging Zeren behind him. Let's go after him.
Something feels off. He's got something. Okay, health is good. He's got some last-ditch effort, right? Is he gonna force her to become a guardian?
Let me go. There's still time to end this madness. Oh.
They're all cowards, traitors, incompetent fools. They're the reason we're in this mess. Incapable of following even the simplest orders, of doing what I tell them to. None of them ever understood the greatness, the beauty of the vision I shared with them. Imbeciles! You again.
There's no place you can run, General. It's time to surrender.
She's right. It's over.
You think I'm gonna surrender to this savage and her mob? I had sooner die by my own hand.
Really?
No! Don't!
May the earth carry you always, my friends.
I fucking saw this shit coming. Oh, Jesus Christ.
My armor is completely ruined.
Why can't I move? Nothing's happening. Oh shit. Okay. Okay. Everybody out. Everybody out. Everybody out.
Look, there they are.
Wait, I only saw Safia. Where's everybody else? And where'd Zarin go? We just didn't go after her to see if she's okay? I mean, okay. We'll see. We'll see.
From another world, the dark
We fucking did it. Oh my god.
My dear friend, I understand your need to know more about the events that took place in this part of the mainland. But you should know that reporting on the current situation is not easy. The upheavals of recent months have been such that the balance of power in Kakan has been altered. We came close to disaster. General Kurnaz might well have succeeded in creating the empire he dreamed of, if he hadn't been defeated by that party I've already told you of, and if he hadn't committed the folly of antagonizing the Coin Guard who tracked his forces to the ruins where he had taken refuge. The imperialist movement, whose corruption had reached the highest spheres, seems to have died out with him. However, among the people, many are those who mourn his death. He flattered their nationalistic pride. We'll have to remain highly vigilant with regard to them. If they turn him into a martyr for their cause, we risk a resurgence of their deadly ideology and the rising of a new general. Fortunately, the new Sopharch of Elima, a certain Helise, seems to be both incorruptible and a supporter of a more benevolent alliance. My spies are still looking for Zeren, who, as I've already told you in my letters, disappeared after the battle. None of my men managed to get their hands on her. We must hope that she doesn't plan on joining her husband's supporters. As for the scientists who were trying to create those creatures of war for the General, they were hunted down by the Guard. I know you wanted us to catch some of them alive, to put them to work for us. I admit their research could have been useful, despite their ideology, which is resolutely opposed to our own. But I doubt I'll be able to. The Superintendent is pursuing them with unexpected rigor. The situation in the Dutan Empire, our main ally in the region, has also been impacted by all these events. The fact that the Alliance temporarily allowed the Empire's troops to intervene on their territory helped to ease some tensions. And it seems that a reconciliation is emerging between these two nations, although we are still far from reaching peace agreements. This allowed the Emperor to concentrate on the civil war that was ravaging his country, and in particular on the elimination of the Carmenist heretics. General Eisenach, having been convicted of treason, his men fell into line, thus stabilizing the Imperial army. The merchant congregation, which I am watching very closely as you know, has also undergone some changes. The power of the Dorsays seems to be at its peak, the de Vesps having obviously been weakened by a few scandals. According to my information, they even recovered a relic from the Astrian era that Prince Alexander always dreamed of possessing, allowing them to calm his political ardor. It will become urgent for us to court this family if we want to keep some influence in the region. I know that you have a keen interest in the affairs of the Nords, so I will say a few words about them here. Admiral Cabral is in Tier 4D, so Admiral Basileus, with whom we have already done business, is in charge of the guild. After the General's stunt forced him to distance himself from the Alliance, I believe he will be quite receptive to our proposals. As you may remember, one of his lieutenants was to furnish us with a map of a new island. But let's get back to the party I mentioned previously, and which so piqued your curiosity. As already mentioned in my letters, I've met the various members on several occasions in recent months. Our agent Fausta introduced them to me. She was our biggest source of information on the events I previously mentioned. As you may remember, I had given her orders to assassinate the General, if the opportunity presented itself. Her failure cost her. She was imprisoned, but fortunately was freed by her friends. Having obtained a pardon from the abbot who banished her, I believe that she'll henceforth be able to return to her family with her head held high. Among the members of the party were 2 Tier 4Dians. One of them is called Milan. He seems to have become the leader of a kind of community of refugees. He is said to work jointly with the Sophark Elise to restore the lands of the Alliance's hinterland. The process they use is not yet known to us, but rest assured that I am doing everything to find out. I think I have already told you that Prince Alexander's niece, Sybil de Vespe, was also in the party. This intriguing young woman is a tour de force. She's had her cousin, the sinister Octave de Vespe, who murdered her parents, exiled. I encouraged her to apply for her former position as legate with us in Thélème. However, she has refused for the moment. It seems that she has not yet grown tired of leading an adventurous life. The party also counted the captain of the Constantia, Alvida, the daughter of Admiral Barcelos himself. I know that she has worked to lift the veil on tragic events that took place a long time ago, involving both her parents. This contributed to breaking the Admiral's relationship with General Kurnaz, which is rather to our advantage. She is a respectable captain who will surely become an admiral, given time. And with her, bribes won't work. Among this strange party was also a citizen of the Teuton Empire called Ludwig. It didn't take long for us to discover that he was a smuggler and wanted for various crimes and misdemeanors. General Eisenach renounced his principles to the point of allying himself with a communist, just to capture him. Having revealed the whole affair, the Emperor forgave him on the condition that he give up his activities, which he did, to our knowledge. He still travels, but now legally. You may remember that there was also a member of the Coin Guard among them, a certain Till who had been close to General Kurnaz. He is said to have resumed his position as captain, but the rumors don't shed a good light upon him. He is said to have turned to alcohol. Finally, there was this woman of a certain age, Safia, a cartographer from the Bridge Alliance. She returned to Xantis, where she's said to be spending most of her time in the library. I wouldn't be surprised if she became a Nort. Finally, of course, there remains the one who was the soul of the party, the other Tearfridian, who some called Vrotengare, thanks to whom the Tearfridians escaped a smallpox epidemic orchestrated by Kurnaz that would have had catastrophic consequences, and who, of course, led the final assault on the general in the catacombs. She now sails aboard the Constantia. Some say that she's considering becoming a Nort so as to never leave her beloved side. But don't worry, I make sure to always keep an eye on her. Someone whose acts have had such an impact won't disappear into nothingness. There you have it. I think that I have summarized the fallout from the events that you asked about. Unfortunately, I can't answer your questions about the situation on Tier 4D yet. I am still waiting for a report from my agents there. All I know to date is that several highly placed people from the congregation are involved.
Which would be our people going there. Because this is a prequel a couple of years before. Oh my god. I must say, I fucking loved it. It was a great game. Yo! What? It's a great game. Alright. Awesome. It's an amazing game.
I was hoping you'd come talk to me. I've missed you.
Oh, okay. Nothing. Well, alright, ladies and gentlemen, citizens of the Empire. I don't know what we're going to do next, but we'll figure it out as we always do. But until then, thanks so very much for watching. If you're on YouTube, please like, comment, subscribe. Twitch, drop me a follow if you haven't already. And I will see you all next time.